I tested 10 of the most popular synthetic oils in America. After hundreds of hours of heat cycles, cold starts, and real engine teardowns, the results stunned everyone. Some oils stayed strong and left pistons spotless. Others baked into sludge and left scoring marks deep in the cylinder walls. Here is what no one predicted. Some of the oils that failed were not cheap bargain blends. They were premium bottles with racing sponsorships and bold guarantees on the label. Today, I am ranking 10 oils from worst to best. Stay until the end because the number one oil is not what most Americans would guess. And one of the lowest ranked oils might already be inside your engine right now. Before the ranking, you need to understand why oil choice decides whether your engine lasts or fails. Modern engines run hotter, harder, and longer than engines from even 10 years ago. Direct injection, turbocharging, 10,000-mile drain intervals, ultra-tight bearing clearances, all demand oil that can handle extreme heat and high RPM stress. But here's something most drivers get wrong. Most full synthetic oils are not truly synthetic. Many are Group 3 hydrocracked oils. Good, but not elite. Only a few brands use Group 4 PAO or Group 5 ester-based synthetics. These offer higher thermal stability, stronger film strength, and better cold start protection. And this matters more after 50,000 miles. That is when piston rings lose tension, blow-by increases, and oil contamination accelerates. Two identical cars can have completely different engine conditions based on one thing: oil choice. One more critical fact: 70% of engine wear happens during cold starts. The first 60 seconds after ignition determines more about engine lifespan than anything else you do. Now the ranking, and I am starting with the oil that failed the hardest. Oil number 10, Castrol Edge Advanced Full Synthetic. You have seen this bottle everywhere, one of the most recognized oil brands in America. Decades of advertising, motorsports sponsorships, bold claims about titanium strength. In normal conditions, it performs acceptably. Castrol uses a titanium additive package that creates decent film strength under pressure. But under extended heat cycles, problems appeared fast. Oxidation spiked higher than expected. The oil thickened prematurely. Early sludge formed around the valve cover. Varnish buildup appeared on internal surfaces, the first warning sign of carbon deposits that kill engines slowly. In the teardown, the camshaft told the real story. Dark amber deposits, rough edges, clear evidence the oil film collapsed under stress. One mechanic said it perfectly: "This is what happens when advertising budgets exceed engineering budgets." Verdict: Castrol Edge works for short intervals and light-duty driving. For long-term protection, high heat, or turbo engines, it falls short. And here's where things get uncomfortable for millions of drivers. Oil number 9, Walmart Supertech Full Synthetic. Most people assume this is bottom shelf oil you grab when money is tight. No flashy label, no race team sponsorships, just a cheap bottle that looks like an afterthought. But here is what most drivers do not realize. Supertech is not made by Walmart. It is blended by Warren Distribution, one of the largest private label oil manufacturers in America. They supply formulas to brands you would actually recognize. In testing, Supertech handled light to moderate driving reasonably well. Viscosity stayed acceptable. Early detergent performance was decent, but under high heat and heavy load, weaknesses appeared. Oxidation climbed faster than premium alternatives. The oil film thinned under stress. Bearing surfaces showed early micro-pitting. Verdict: Supertech offers fair protection for the price if you change oil every 4,000 to 5,000 miles. Acceptable for budget vehicles or older engines. Not built for turbos, towing, or extended intervals. A safe starter, not a survivor. Now, here is where most viewers will pause this video and check their garage. Oil number 8, Mobil 1 Extended Performance. This result made our testing team recheck every data point twice. Mobil 1 is the best-selling synthetic oil in America. Millions of drivers trust it without question. The name carries decades of reputation. So when it landed at number 8, no one wanted to believe it. But the data does not lie. Under high-temperature endurance testing, Mobil 1 Extended Performance showed oxidation levels higher than its reputation suggests. After simulated long-interval driving, light varnish formed around the piston oil control rings. Not catastrophic, but not what you expect from a premium oil. Cold start performance raised more concerns. Iron wear readings came in higher than anticipated. The protective film established slower than top-tier competitors. Viscosity held within acceptable ranges, but degraded faster than oils ranked above it. Let me be direct. Mobil 1 Extended Performance is not a bad oil. It is widely available, meets specifications, and protects adequately under normal conditions with regular changes. But here is what most Americans do not want to hear. The gold standard reputation built decades ago does not match current testing reality. Competitors have caught up, several have passed it. Verdict: Mobil 1 is a decent oil that is easy to find. It is not the elite performer most drivers assume. If the bestseller sits at number 8, what outperformed it? The answers get more surprising from here. Oil number 7. Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic. No exotic marketing claims, no dramatic buzzwords. Valvoline earned this spot through something more valuable: consistency. Mechanics and DIY oil changers trust this oil because it delivers predictable results across a wide range of conditions without premium pricing. In testing, viscosity remained stable throughout. No rapid breakdown, no varnish-forming sludge, just steady, reliable protection from start to finish. Wear metal readings came in notably low. Valve train components, piston crowns, and oil galleries stayed clean with only minimal film developing late in testing. Oxidation resistance was good, but not exceptional. This oil was not designed for track abuse or ultra-long drain intervals. Verdict: Valvoline Advanced is a balanced oil offering strong value, solid wear protection, decent thermal stability, good cleanliness, the reliable choice that hits the sweet spot between cost and protection. But now we enter oils that performed above expectations. Oil number 6, Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic. This oil is built differently than most synthetics. Instead of refined crude oil, Pennzoil Platinum starts as natural gas converted through Shell's GTL technology. Gas to liquid. Why does that matter? Crude-based synthetics contain trace impurities, sulfur, nitrogen compounds, aromatics, small amounts but unavoidable. GTL processing produces a near-perfect molecular structure with extremely low contamination. In testing, viscosity retention stayed strong. Bearings and piston skirts showed minimal scoring. Internal surfaces remained impressively clean. Where platinum falls short is compared to its bigger brother, Ultra Platinum. Standard platinum showed slightly lower high heat stability and marginally more viscosity loss at extreme temperatures. Verdict: Pennzoil Platinum is an extremely clean oil with solid all-around protection, great for GDI engines and daily driving. For maximum performance, Ultra Platinum takes it further. But first, the result that turned this entire ranking upside down. Oil number 5, Napa Full Synthetic. This result defied everything price tags suggest about quality. During controlled dynamometer testing, we ran 4 oils head-to-head. 2 premium oils over $10 per quart, 2 budget oils under $5 per quart. All met identical API specifications, same viscosity, same certification. The question was simple: does expensive oil actually outperform cheap oil when both meet the same standards? The answer shocked everyone. Napa Full Synthetic, which cost $4 per quart on sale, produced the lowest total wear metals of all 4 oils tested, lower than Amsoil OE, lower than Royal Purple, lower than oils costing 3 times as much. How? The answer is molybdenum. Napa oil, manufactured by Valvoline, contains elevated levels of a friction modifier called MODTC. This additive functions as an anti-wear agent, friction reducer, and antioxidant simultaneously. From 0 hour to end of test, Napa showed only 14 parts per million increase in total wear metals. Premium alternatives exceeded 20. Verdict: Napa Full Synthetic proves price does not guarantee protection. This budget oil outperformed bottles that cost triple, the overachiever hiding on the bottom shelf. Remember this: there is a difference between B students and A students. The price tag does not always reveal which is which. Now we enter the top 4. Every oil from here performed exceptionally. Oil number 4, Royal Purple HPS, High Performance Street. Royal Purple divides opinion like few other oils. Enthusiasts swear it makes engines run smoother and quieter. Skeptics call it overpriced marketing in a purple bottle. The testing settled the debate. Royal Purple HPS uses proprietary Sinerlec additive technology that chemically bonds to metal surfaces rather than simply coating them. Under high load when stress spikes, this oil maintains protective film where lighter synthetics begin to shear. Wear metal readings ranked among the lowest recorded. Timing chain surfaces, cam lobe friction points, and rod bearings showed minimal scoring. At high RPM, the oil resisted foaming and maintained lubrication stability. The trade-offs: premium pricing, rapid color darkening from aggressive detergents. Mixing with other oils is not recommended. Verdict: Royal Purple HPS delivers measurable protection improvements and noticeably smoother engine operation. For performance cars, turbocharged engines, and high-mileage powertrains, it performs as advertised. 3 oils remain, all exceptional, and the top 2 surprised even veteran mechanics. Oil number 3, Pennzoil Ultra Platinum. This is where the top tier begins. Pennzoil Ultra Platinum is one of the cleanest motor oils available to consumers. It uses the same GTL-based technology as standard platinum, but adds an advanced additive package engineered for maximum deposit control. In testing, this oil delivered near flawless results for engine cleanliness, 0 sludge formation, almost 0 varnish. Wear metal readings stayed consistently low across all measurements. The molecular purity shows immediately. Fresh from the bottle, the oil pours nearly crystal clear. That purity translates directly to cleaner combustion, fewer deposits, and significantly slower thermal breakdown. Where Ultra Platinum excels most is modern turbocharged and direct injection engines. These powertrains produce soot and fuel blow-by that destroy lesser oils. Ultra Platinum handles that contamination better than almost anything else available. Its only limitation is extreme high-temperature performance compared to ester-based formulas. For sustained track driving or heavy towing in brutal heat, slightly stronger options exist. Verdict: Pennzoil Ultra Platinum is the cleanest running synthetic oil available. Minimum deposits, maximum long-term engine health. Top 3 for good reason. 2 oils left. Both outperformed expectations. Oil number 2, Amsoil Signature Series. Amsoil operates in a category most oils cannot reach. This is not modified crude oil chemistry. It is built from Group 4 PAO base stock, the same foundation used in aerospace lubricants and professional motorsport applications. Amsoil does not market this as adequate protection. They market it as over-engineered. In testing, Signature Series behaved differently from the start. While typical synthetics begin degrading during thermal cycling, Amsoil maintained nearly identical viscosity from the first hour through 200 hours of simulation. Wear metal readings ranked among the lowest in the entire lineup. Iron, aluminum, and chromium levels showed almost no measurable abrasion. Cam lobes, bearings, and timing components looked nearly new at teardown. Even at temperatures exceeding 240 degrees, where inferior oils thin out and oxidize, Amsoil held structure. The additive package stands out. Amsoil combines molybdenum, boron, and ZDDP calibrated not just for protection, but for extended oil life. This is why they market intervals up to 25,000 miles or 1 full year under normal driving. The trade-offs: not available on retail shelves, online ordering or dealer purchase required. Pricing sits at the top of the consumer market. Verdict: Amsoil Signature Series is one of the most durable and technically advanced oils consumers can buy. Superior shear stability, exceptional wear protection, genuine long drain capability. For drivers who push engines hard, this oil is a serious investment in longevity. So what beat Amsoil? The answer is a brand most Americans have never considered. Oil number 1. And it is not the brand most Americans would ever guess. When testing began, most predictions favored Amsoil, Pennzoil Ultra Platinum, Royal Purple, or Mobil 1. All respected oils with strong reputations. None of them finished first. The oil that delivered the lowest wear metals, the best turbo protection, the cleanest engine internals, and the most stable viscosity across every test was Liqui Moly. The German brand almost nobody in America expects. Here is why it dominated. Liqui Moly combines Group 4 PAO with Group 5 ester-based synthetics, then adds a molybdenum disulfide friction modifier. That combination creates protection other formulas cannot match. Ester molecules do more than coat metal surfaces. They chemically bond to them. Even when the engine sits overnight, that lubricating film stays attached. This protects during cold starts, hot shutdowns, turbo spool events, and high RPM operation. The torture test results were decisive. 450-degree turbo inlet simulation for 10 hours. Liqui Moly showed 0 coking, 0 sludge, 0 varnish, 200-hour endurance cycle. Total wear metals measured under 5 parts per million. Lowest of all oils tested. Viscosity loss under 2%. Unmatched stability. No foaming even at sustained high RPM. Cold start film strength. Strongest of all oils tested. Surpassed even Pennzoil Ultra Platinum. No other oil performed this consistently across every single category. One mechanic summarized it perfectly. If customers used this oil, half the turbo failures I see would never happen. This is the strongest heat resistance of any consumer oil available. This explains why Liqui Moly dominates in German performance vehicles, BMW, Audi, Porsche, Mercedes, Volkswagen. It is standard in DSG dual clutch systems, high-output turbo builds, and long-distance highway applications across Europe. It costs more than mainstream options. The protection justifies every dollar. Verdict: Liqui Moly is the most complete synthetic oil for turbo longevity, wear protection, extended drain intervals, heat resistance, and engine cleanliness. If you want your engine to reach 300,000, 400,000, or 500,000 miles, this oil gives you the best odds. Why did Liqui Moly and Amsoil dominate so completely? 3 factors separate elite oils from everything else. First, base oil quality. Both use Group 4 PAO and Group 5 ester synthetics. These are aerospace and motorsport-grade base stocks that resist breakdown under heat far better than Group 3 alternatives. Second, ester polarity. Ester molecules bond chemically to metal. When your engine sits overnight, the protective film stays attached. This is why cold start protection and turbo bearing survival are dramatically better with ester-reinforced oils. Third, friction modifier chemistry. Both oils use high concentrations of molybdenum disulfide. This additive reduces friction, lowers operating temperature, and extends useful oil life beyond what basic additive packages can achieve. For maximum protection, look for oils combining PAO-based stocks, ester reinforcement, and molybdenum additives. That formula outperforms everything else on the market. Even top-tier oil needs proper habits to deliver maximum protection. 5 rules that extend oil and engine life regardless of brand. 1. Use quality filters. Cheap filters destroy premium oil. Stick with Bosch, Wix XP, Mobil 1, or Fram Ultra. 2. Avoid short trips when possible. Engines that never reach full operating temperature accumulate moisture and fuel dilution rapidly. 15 to 20-minute drive weekly makes a significant difference. 3. Never redline cold oil. Wait until oil temperature reaches 180 degrees before pushing the engine. Cold oil cannot protect under high stress. 4. Idle 30 to 45 seconds after aggressive driving before shutdown. This allows oil to cool turbo bearings before flow stops, preventing coking damage. 5. Never overfill. In dynamometer testing, just 2 extra quarts caused massive power loss and oil pressure collapse. The oil foamed, lost its protective properties, and accelerated wear. More is not better. One additional note: even if synthetic oil claims 10,000-mile capability, change every 5 to 7,000 miles in direct injection engines. GDI powertrains contaminate oil faster than older designs. Oil is not just maintenance, it is the difference between an engine that lasts and one that fails early. 2 bottles that look identical on the shelf produce completely different results inside your engine. One protects for hundreds of thousands of miles. The other causes silent damage you will not notice until repair bills arrive. Choose based on chemistry, not commercials, not brand recognition. Drop a comment with the oil you currently use. Planning to switch after this? Subscribe for more breakdowns like this one. Your engine will thank you.